What of the meeting on Wednesday night? Well, Zachariah, the favourite here, Class 3 over the 1,000 metres. This is Winner Method returning to action. He is unbeaten in 3 starts so far, and most impressive last time out. He'll jump from barrier number 5. Perfect Glory, runner-up to Compassion Spirit over the 1,200 metres at Happy Valley last time out. Metro Warrior behind Carroll Street last time out, who's also won 2 of his 3 starts down the straights. We've got Flying High, was behind Carroll Street and well beaten last time out. 8 Trigrams, also behind Carroll Street, 2 starts back, but only beaten 3/4 of a length. And Resolute, well, his 2 wins have been on the all-weather over the 1,200 metres as well. So as far as the speed is concerned here, Tom, how does this play out?
Well, Winner Method will be up there. He always normally is. If he's not up on the speed, he's just put a half a length or so behind it. But he'll be right there too with Metro Warrior coming out of gate number 4. He was up on the speed last time out in the Carroll Street race. Flying High was up on the speed in both of his runs, but last time out he certainly dropped away a lot more than he did on debut, whether you put that down to second up or not. Carroll Street to Paul to settle just in behind them. He should get a nice run through with the advantage of the outside rail.
Yeah, definitely. Looks a good one here for Winner Method. I think he'll get across there.
OK, well, let's have a look at Winner Method in action. This is his last start effort. He was 1.3 favourites for this, Tom, with Metro Warrior and Flying High behind. At this stage, you're thinking he's got to do something, he's got to work.
He certainly did, and the horse Fortune Brilliant out in front certainly gave him something to chase here over this last 250 metres, because Zach was really getting stuck into Winner Method from about the 350 or so, but he responded gamely here, Paul, and I think he's a horse that almost looks fairly bulletproof.
He did it easily enough at the end there, but you're right. He did come under a bit of pressure there, but it's a good horse, I think, and he really responded when he was asked to. He does have to carry the 132, that's the query. Yeah,
and in time, maybe he's looking for 1,200 metres as well. But so far, he's unbeaten 3 from 3. Let's go back to Zach, chatting with Ed, this time specifically about Winner Method.
Zach, Winner Method, 3 from 3, but at the 200 last time, did you think you're in trouble?
The 200, I started to get a little bit more comfortable. At the 400, I thought I was in trouble. He was very flat-footed, and Joe pressed the button on his horse, and he got me off the bit and got me chasing. But like I said after the race, I just felt like his horse is a little bit weak to the line, and if I could just stay in touch, I know my bloke is always strong through the line. And, you know, the further we went, the more confident I got.
So he's had a bit of time since that run. Will that be to his advantage, do you think?
I think so, because he had the edge off him a little bit last time, so Danny's freshened him back up, and he seems to be bouncing around quite nicely at the track in the morning, so I think he's ready to go again.
Were you happy with his recent trial for you?
Yeah, I was. He went well, and, you know, he's pulled up good since.
Sticking to 1,000 metres here, but in time, do you think you'll be better potentially over a fraction further?
Yeah, I think he can run longer. The problem with him was his manners. He was quite strong and in all his early trials. So we started off at 1,000 with the thought of going up in distance, but, you know, so we haven't got there yet.
3 from 3, that's no mean feat here in Hong Kong. How much more is there to come from this horse?
I don't think he's reached his ceiling yet. He seems to be handling his work and he's racing well, and, you know, he's obviously got some ability. We'll get him around a corner and, you know, give him time. He'll have the benefit of the off-season as well, and we know that a lot of these young horses in Hong Kong do tend to mature and strengthen up with a little bit of a break, and, you know, hopefully he can come back next season a better horse.
A unique part of this race is that it's down the straight here on the turf, but at night time, the records say you won on Divine 10, one of the last turf meetings we had under lights. Is it a bit different?
There you go. I didn't know I'd ridden under lights here at Sha Tin, but you're a man on a mission there. You've delved to the bottom of the barrel and got one up on me.
I've too much time on my hands, Zach.
Exactly. It is a little bit different just because of the different lighting. You know, there can be shadows on the track. So it's something new for the horses to have to try and adapt to, but it's not too bad. Sha Tin's a nice, big, spacious track, and, you know, I'm actually looking forward to the meeting.
I'd be very happy if Winner Method cruised to victory like that. Just by way of reference out of that trial as well, that was Sky Darcy closing into 3rd place, the Derby winner. Let's have a look at his main rival, though, here, and that is Carroll Street. Now, he's had 2 starts, Paul, to Winner Method's 3, and he's won 2 of them so far. He does look a raw talent, I'd say, at this stage still.
Yeah, he's definitely got plenty of ability as well, and he did win this race really nicely. Metro Warrior, look, he's raced against both these horses, so he's quite a good gauge. I thought 8 Trigrams didn't go too badly in the run either, but going back to Carroll Street, I mean, he's had the two wins. The other time he did run 3rd behind Pinghai Bravo, and we know Pinghai Bravo has been in really good form this season.
And you saw at the start in that race as well, he wasn't the cleanest out of the gate, but once he got the split there through behind Metro Warrior, he really rallied nicely over the final stages. He's got the little less weight to carry, especially with that 5-pound claim of Jerry Chow. So I think probably at this stage the more professional horses win a method, but I didn't think with the weights at this point there was going to be too much between them.
And that's borne out in the ratings as well. Winner Method through 3 races has gone from 52 to 78. Carroll Street's gone from 52 to 68, but with that claim as well, looks very well in at the weights. What about Perfect Glory, Tom? Any chance for him?
Well, he jumped a little bit awkwardly in his most recent barrier trial. You can see him here. This is a trial behind Joyful Fortune, who's up there in the cerise and the green. And look, he stayed on OK. He's coming off a lame left front issue where he's had a metacarpal bone injury there. I'd be happy to watch here, Paul, especially the 1,000 metres. I think it just might be a little sharp for him.
Yeah, he's had 2 goes over it before the 1,000 and hasn't done too much. He did go nicely over 1,200 before. I prefer to see him over 1,200.
And if you're wondering who that horse was, or the jockey, Zach in the blue jacket, Naboo Attack, won 5 of 7 in Australia. Hasn't raced yet, but look out for him. Command and Conquer was his name when he raced over there in Queensland. So, what are we doing here, Paul? Is it a match race? Who comes out on top?
Well, I've got it as Winner Method to beat Carroll Street, but I think Metro Warrior, he's always honest down the straight 1,000. I don't think he's completely out of it as well. But I've got 1 to beat 4, 3, and then 8 Trigrams coming out of that 3rd behind Carroll Street as well down that trip. So 1, 4, 3 and 8. I'd go forecast though with 1 to beat 3 and 4, just in case Metro Warrior can perform that.
Got the same 4 numbers in the same 4 order, but I think it's just about the trio, the tiers of the night. On Wednesday night, Sha Tin, Winner Method to Carroll Street. Metro Warrior, hard to leave him out. He's put 10 pounds on since his last start ever. Zach was on board him in that last start outing as well behind Carroll Street. And 8 Trigrams he made in, he was caught wide. Got a little bit of a check off the back straight, but it was a big run from him 2 back at Sha Tin down the straight behind Carroll Street. So 1, 4, 3 and 8. Gone the Quinella there just in case Carroll Street's able to get up over the top of Winner Method.
It's Winner Method for me as well. I think he'll make it 4 from 4. Looks a really, really nice prospect.